So this person's realizing that them trying to copy you is not working. You know, people do not like it. People have been calling it out, and it's going to come to an abrupt end. They're going to be forced to stop. You know, this person admires your way of being. You know, they like the way that you communicate. They like the way that your mind works. There's a certain spark that you have. You know, there's a certain way that you carry yourself. You have this independent way about you, and you're very elusive. You could be quite mysterious, but there's a way about you whereby, despite the fact that you have this very private side to you, you do give forth, you know, in regards to your self. Whenever you interact with people, whenever you interact with a person, you have that capability to make a person feel like, I'm hearing Rihanna, the only girl in the world. Or, you know, basically, whenever you are interacting with someone, you give them your undivided attention. You have a way which makes people feel important. You are hardworking and you are ambitious, right? A lot of people look up to your work ethic. A lot of people look up to you at work. The way that you carry yourself with a lot of dignity, class. And whoever this person is, they're trying to embody this archetype. Like, they just feel like you are, because you're an influencer. You know, you inspire people, whether that's in your area, whether that's at work, you know, wherever. You some of you could be social media influencers. Please take what resonates, but you influence people. And there's an energy that just trying to copy you. They just want to be like you, and it's not working. They're trying to copy your blueprint. Yes, you can admire people, right? But whoever this person is, they're literally thinking, oh, it worked for them, so I'm going to act this way inclined. And people are not buying it. Literally, this could be something in regards to products and sales or something like this. Like, maybe you sell products, maybe you sell something online, and this person, all of a sudden now, they're trying to sell the same thing as you. And they're trying to copy your personality in regards to selling it. This could be a thing. And people are thinking, I didn't remember this person to be interested in this type of product. I didn't remember this person to have this type of personality. People can sense that this person is being false, right? But it's coming to an end. This person is forced. The reason why they're acting this way as well is because for some of you, they feel like you're making a certain amount of money, or you can make a certain amount of money. So if I embody the same personality traits, I'm going to make the same amount of money. Furthermore, I'm going to get that money before they do. But they're finding that people are not buying their products because people are not buying into the fake personality. Also, if it's someone at work or someone in the neighborhood, they see you as someone that is very high class, someone that has a lot of star quality, someone that's just so sophisticated. You radiate a lot of sophistication. You keep to yourself, but at the same time, you know how to relate to people. You have that giving, you know, that energy of whereby it's an equal balance of give and take. You're quite fair with your energy, right? When you're interacting with others, you're very likable, but you do have your boundaries. And this person's thinking, okay, how come people don't see me this way? Or how come I have to manipulate or force? Or how come whenever I try and build rapport with people or friendships, it doesn't end that way? Because they see you as someone with so much zest, so much passion, and they feel stuck. They feel stuck and they feel like you have so much fire. Like, where do you get this energy from? And they see the way people are drawn towards you. They see the way people love you. People put you on a pedestal, literally. You've got the star quality. You've got the charisma. You've got that vibe about you. And you are very elusive. You could be very selective as to who you choose to align with. And you give this cinematic approach. You could change your image. You're extremely stunning and extremely beautiful to look at. People may feel like you should be on a TV screen. Like, in your day-to-day, when you're around people may feel like you look like a star. Like, literally, you come across as someone that should be on TV. And you're just so down to earth and humble and hardworking. But you have got that cool energy about you, though. That, you know, that leadership, edgy, you know, vibe about you. And this is part of your appeal. So this person feels like, I want to be seen in that way. I want people to look at me in that way. And you just got this nonchalant, don't really care, yeah, I'm a cool cat. But it's not even like, it's like you don't even acknowledge that you've got swag, basically. and you generate a lot of attention. Wherever you go, people stare at you, people want to talk to you, all this type of different thing. And again, people do see you as a superstar. Whether or not they'll say in those words, people feel like you should be on TV. And maybe for all this person's life, they've wanted to be that girl or that guy. And, you know, I've mentioned something like this in a similar video. You're triggering them, but also you're triggering them into thinking, it's my turn now. And they're also deluded because they think to themselves, I'm better than you. How come you're getting all this attention? No. I'm going to be, I'm going to be you better than you. Meanwhile, trying to bite your style, you know, trying to embody your same energy. Because in their view, I've waited long enough to be that girl, to be that guy. Maybe this person wants to be in a position of power. Maybe they are in a position of power. But they still don't get that respect. They still don't get that adoration, you know, that fame that they want. This is the 10th house energy for me. This is the MC. They've got maybe some type of position, you know, but at the same time, they haven't got they can't make their own clout, right? They haven't got the star quality to carry it through. You know, certain people are in certain positions, but it's like, okay, I don't understand why. They could be good at their job, but they don't have the star quality to match it. This person wants to have the star quality. You know, some people need to play their positions, literally need to play this person cannot play their position. This is a person that wants to be the main character. I mean, we all need to have confidence, etc. But this person is a side character. I'm sorry, I'm going to be 100. The reason why I'm saying that is because they're trying to make you out to be the side character when you are 100% the main character, and they've tried to downgrade you. I'm feeling like they tried to push you to the side for some of you, push you to the wayside, keep you stagnant, stuck and blocked. Could be someone of the opposite gender that's jealous of you as well for some of you. Say you're a male, this could be a female that's jealous of you, and they're thinking, why are you getting all this attention? Because you're that guy. You got star appeal. Or it could be another guy that's jealous of you. Please take what resonates. Or it could be another female, if you're a female that's jealous of you. And they're thinking, but wait a minute, but I'm doing this and I'm doing that, and you ain't got the star quality. Darling, sit down. Learn from me. I feel like you are their teacher. But there's something about this person that makes them feel dissatisfied that you've got that extra thing. That extra thing's called star quality. My darling, you can't buy it. You can't teach it. You literally cannot go down to a supermarket and say, can I have a dose of star quality, please? Darling, no. It's innate. It's genetic. It's a gift from spirit, God, universe, whoever you believe in. This person don't get it. So they've been trying to copy your blueprint. They're trying to study you. And I feel it's more so done behind your back because they can't act like the real deal in front of the real deal. You feel me? So they try and embody this energy. And I feel like for some of you, they've got certain traits that they feel is being inhibited because of you. You are the embodiment of who they want to be, who they want to become. And spirit is saying, yeah, you may have this leadership position. You may have this role. You may have this, you know, some of them could be, I don't know, working in government or something like this. You may have this position, but at the same time, you're not supposed to stand out. You're supposed to do a role and possibly maybe be in the background, but you're supposed to be bad at what you do, meaning you're supposed to be good at what you do. You're supposed to, you know, you're supposed to lead in a different way, basically. Yes, you're supposed to be a leader. You're supposed to be seen. You're supposed to be acknowledged, but you're not supposed to be a leader for the reasons that you think, because you could be a leader. You could be in a position of power, right? And it's in a different way, right? Your way is more relatable. Your way is more down to earth. You're fun, your vibes. People can relate to you like you are a best friend. People relate to you like you are a celebrity. This person doesn't feel like they're being related to like they are a celebrity. This person feels like they are being tolerated for some of you. This person feels like, yeah, I get my job done, but I don't get that extra. They want street credibility. That's what it is. They want street cred. They are not getting that street cred that they want. You naturally carry that appeal whereby you can relate to people from all walks of life. You can relate to people that live in the hood. You can relate to people that are corporate. You can relate to people that say, work in the city, same thing as corporate. You can relate to people that work in jobs, in roles such as being cashiers, being, you know, maybe street sweepers. You can relate to anyone. You can relate to doctors. You can relate to anyone. And this individual, these people feel like they can only relate to, say, a group of people. Like, I don't want to just relate to people that are just from, the corporate world. This is what you wanted, no? This is what they strive for all their life. And probably they got what they wanted, but now it's like they see you and you're relating to everyone. You're spudding people with the fist, and then when you're talking to a certain demographic of people, you tailor your talk. And it's not like, I'm hearing you're a chameleon. You've got a colourful birth chart. It's not like you're trying to appease. You just have that way about you. You just have that star quality. You're that type of person that you can go to anywhere in the world, I feel, and people will gravitate towards you, even if, that sounds a bit scary, right? But even if, right, so I'm basically saying, even if people could have their reservations about people that may come from your background or whatever, if they've got their own prejudice, once they talk to you, they don't see your color. You've got that appeal. They'll just relate to you on a human level, and they'll feel like you are a brother, you are a sister. You can talk to anyone. These people, they are in their own, I'm not even going to get political here, but you can see the type of, people that they vote for when it comes to politics, these types of individuals. They believe that, do you understand? They think that they're better than people, and they side with people that think that way inclined. So when it comes to having to relate to individuals that are, say, common folk, like normal day-to-day people, they wonder why these people don't respect them. They wonder why people don't like them. That's the thing. This person's not likable. And they have to force an image to garner this likability that you so naturally get. And they study you. They think, well, how come? Like, I'm in this position. I'm making this much money. And you'll teach this person, fam, it don't matter about the money you're making. It matters about your heart. Your heart is what matters. And this person doesn't lead with the heart. That's the difference between you and this person. You lead with the heart. This person has led with falsities. And people can see through the fakeness. Don't worry, Spirit's saying, you got your soul tribe out there, and you are just literally in your own world doing what you do best. And it's because you're authentic. This person's not authentic. They have to mastermind an image of, okay, I'm going to be like this tomorrow, and I'm going to do that. It's fake. You're just being. And people love you for it. And this person doesn't understand why you generate this level of love from everyone. And they have to force and plan and all of this type of thing to get people to like them. Whereas with you, it comes naturally. So yeah, this person's trying to copy you. But like I said at the beginning of the reading, it's coming to an end. Or people are going to be calling this person out. People are going to sense and see, and people are going to be gossiping that this person is trying to embody your energy. Like, you're not usually like this. They're going to up their ante because they see how you get the attention. They're jealous of your popularity. They want to be you. Spirit is saying, nah, mate, not on our watch.